Welcome back to the channel, guys. Something slightly different today. We're not telling stories of RPGs or looking at the best races or classes or stuff like that. We're going to look at a few accessories. I have just picked up the Loke BattleMats. We've got the Towns Taverns. This is the latest edition. There is also a Dungeons one, which I have got come in, which I'll do as well. But if you haven't seen these, basically they're a flip book of mats, which you can draw on as you do with normal ones. It's wiped clean. It is dry erase anyway, which I do prefer, especially because these have the maps designed on them. So you can't really see it that well. We'll get a proper look in a minute. But basically each of these is a different page of the book. You can put the books together. You get 2 books. Put them together so you can match up different parts. Each map should link up because they have something called basically they have an entrance and exit for each map, so they're easy to link up. So many different combinations, endless combinations. We're going to crack this open and take a look at some of the options. So, like I said, that slides off and you get these 2 books. So basically you would put them together, they open up, so it's double this size as well. We're going to put them down and take a look in a second, but I'm just showing you kind of what you can expect when you open it up. So let's take a look at them. I am still testing the best way to do this, especially in this room, because I normally do it in the other room. Like I said, it opens up. And for example, on the first page, we've got a completely blank canvas. So you would have both books lined up next to each other. They would go here or here or here. You can build it out any way you want to. And on this one, you can draw, or you can, like I say, you can stick on accessories. I think a blank canvas is always a cool one to have, but to give a better idea of what you get in these types of books, here is like a sleeping area of a inn. You've got the downstairs as well. So in the other book, you would have options to match this up with. You obviously could get a second set and you could build quite a big map with these. But the graphics just look great. We've got different areas, like I say, where you can walk into. So there's different parts of the map where you can exit and enter from other sides. Because they're releasing so many variants, you could build this straight into a dungeon if you've got one for the outskirts. Stuff like that. There's just so many combinations. Again, another perfect one. We've just got somewhere where potentially there could be a battle, or it could lead out of the town into somewhere else. We've got these small rooms, which again you can decorate as you wish with the different accessories. Or if you've got 3D stuff, you could use it for this as well. It just offers so many options. I'm so happy I picked this up. Now this one's a little more interesting. So with the other book, you could put it down here. And basically you could build the outside of what is a base. Could be good guys, it could be bad. But I can, I've already said it a million times, but I can't explain how excited I am for this. It's so much better. I used to have, very similar to a Chessex one, where you would have nothing on it and you would draw what you want. Obviously drawing so quickly and trying to get it ready for them, most of the time it looks awful. So I do actually prefer this method. I have picked up some Warlock Tiles, which are over here somewhere, which I will be doing a video on once I've got them opened and set up, because I think the Warlock Tiles are great for dungeons, but obviously I've picked up the Towns one because it complements it quite well. There aren't many options when it comes to Warlock Tiles at the minute, so I think this kind of thing with a little more creativity is perfect. Then we've got a few different towns, some that lead into the docks, which again, perfect combination. We've got some, well, this is Towns and Taverns, so you can work out what most of them are. Towns with slightly different rooms though, which again I think is cool. The thing is, you don't want your characters going back to the same areas. So with this and so many combinations, I mean, it's almost endless the amount you could do with it. Loke BattleMats have been killing it recently. They've been doing, like I say, the scenery stuff, the different size books, which is really cool. I saw a few of their videos on YouTube. I think that's probably what got me into it. But yeah, really, really happy with this. I will go in the other room at some point and do some, probably at the end if you want to skip to that, these 2 attached together. Or, actually, I might be able to, hold on. Well, it doesn't even matter on what page, because you can, like I say, you can link up any part of this. Basically, let's see how I can do this. Slide this up here. Basically, you would attach this. It'll be much easier on like a flat surface. Like you can see, they easily connect to any different side of the map you want to use. Yeah, so once you've got something set up like that, you've got a 24 by 24 inch map, which is perfect. Like I say, I will go through these properly. You get some different areas as well. You've got the grass area, which is a little more interesting. You've got these more generic open areas, which you can really use the scenery and take advantage of. Or you've got some of these with stalls already set up, which again is great. You've got the statue there, which is thematic and cool. You've got more of a royal area, possibly a keep. You've got just a boxed area, maybe some storage, or this feels like a little more piratey, or maybe Vikings. It's a little more rough. And then you've got just some cool stone areas. They do tend to stick together when you first open them, so make sure you do prime apart. Make sure you don't lose a map. We've got a castle area, so again, using a few of these, you could build a massive castle. This is 24 by 24 with both of them. So buy another set, you could go 48. You could build around the whole edge as well. There's just so many options and variants of what you can do with this. You've got a sewer area, or maybe like a dock again, moving through with some water. You've got the castle areas. But what I really like about this is how sturdy it is, because this is, obviously the ends are solid, but the pages themselves. Also, you've got the binding in the middle, which I think is really important, because obviously if I'm on the last page, obviously there's a massive difference in thickness, so there you go. So if I'm on the last page, that just doesn't work. But what you can do is you can move pages around so it doesn't feel as one-sided. But even then, I don't think there's any issue with the bindings. I've seen a lot of people just take the binding off and use these as tiles. I kind of like the bindings because I hate when your maps slide around. This keeps them together, which is good. But yeah, I could rave on about this for ages. I'm so happy with this pickup. If anyone is looking for battle maps, I would suggest these guys. This isn't sponsored or anything. I've had no contact with Loke BattleMats. I think I've been saying battle maps, which probably tells you this isn't sponsored. It's just, yeah, I think their work is of the highest quality, and I would honestly suggest for anyone looking for maps for D&D or RPGs in general. They do a sci-fi range as well, which I forgot to mention. So if you're running a slightly different campaign, again, you do have options. This covers pretty much anything you would want in a town or tavern, and anything not included you can do on here and create your own. But I'm pretty sure the majority of combinations are covered. And that's what you get. The price for these two was £35, I think, so I'm not sure what that is in dollars, probably around 50 if they're in the US. I know for sure they're in the UK. I picked these up at Dice Cavern Games, which is in Grantham, so if you're looking for any of their stuff, I will have their link in the description, their website, which you can order from. He is currently doing local deliveries, but obviously lockdown means that he can't really get to everyone, but I'm sure it's a good shop to use in the future. That's where I get all my RPG stuff. The guy that runs it, Steve, is incredible, very helpful. I don't know, these are really well designed, really cool graphics. They've got accessories. I've just got a lot of love for these things. If you're thinking of picking them up, make sure you pick up the Towns one, but also the Dungeon one as well, which I think is going to be very useful. Hopefully this angle's been okay. Like I say, I will get set up in the other room where I've got a little more room to work, but yeah, this was just a quick one that I wanted to show you guys. See what you think. I will see how it comes out anyway, but if you're enjoying the content or want to see more RPG stuff, make sure you are subscribed, leave a like if you're enjoying it, and I will see you in the next